What is going on, guys? My name is Patriotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 secret tricks with you guys which you may not be aware about in GTA Online. So let's go ahead and get straight into things. So to start things off, one thing which you may not be aware about is that there is in fact quite a few vehicles in GTA Online which cannot be stored in your garage as they are blacklisted, but can still be taken down to the custom shop to be repaired, customized, or even sold. The taxi itself is just one example of one of these vehicles which fits into this category, which cannot be stored but can be taken down to the custom shop. Now admittedly, the things which you can do to it are very limited. You can repair the vehicle, you can fit explosives to it, you can even sell it, but apart from that, there is nothing else you can really do to this. But even so, it is still a pretty cool trick, and I wasn't aware about this until the other day, and when I first found out, I was very surprised, and I had to try it out for myself as I didn't believe it at first. Anyway, so moving on to the next trick. Now this one allows you to walk up hills and mountains, which would usually be considered too steep. The trick itself is quite old, but not that many people know about this, and it's definitely a very useful trick. Now I'm going to be using this hill as an example. It's not the best example to show you guys, but as you can see, when I try to run or walk up the hill, my character doesn't go very far before he falls back. So basically the trick itself is to pull out a weapon. I'm using a pistol as an example, but this will work with any weapon you have in your weapon wheel. Just aim up towards the sky and then simply walk up the hill. Now every now and again you may find your character gets stuck, but do not worry, just move left or right and that should solve your issue, and you should be able to walk all the way to the top of the hill. Now for obvious reasons you cannot use this trick on hills which are almost vertical, but you can use this to get up hills which are slightly too steep to walk up normally. I think it is a very useful trick and I'm sure you guys would agree. Anyway, so let's move on to the next secret trick. Now this trick has also been in the game for a while, but I myself wasn't aware about this until early today when a friend told me about it, and it's actually a very useful trick, especially if you're one of those players that likes to play in first person. Now one of the main disadvantages which you'll face when playing in first person and in a gunfight against someone else is the lack of visibility when leaning up against an object or a wall. And to look around a wall or over an object, you have to come out of cover just so you can see the other person, of course resulting in your player being exposed. And you can't exactly keep on changing your point of view from first person to third person then back again over and over again, as it can take up some very valuable time, especially when in a gun battle. Well, do not worry, there is in fact an option in the settings which automatically changes your point of view based upon what you're doing. Just press start, go across the settings, then go to camera, and as you can see on this list, there is an option which reads first person, third person cover. Change that option to on, and basically if you're in first person and you go to lean up against a wall or an object, it will change your point of view automatically to third person. So if you're one of those players that likes to play in first person, you don't want to find yourself in a situation where you're at a disadvantage against the other players you might be fighting against, so go ahead and turn this option on and put yourself on the same level as everyone else. But moving on to the fourth trick in this video, I'm now going to be showing you guys how to apply the Patriotic tire smoke to any vehicle, even though the option is no longer available and hasn't been since mid-2014. Now this trick is surprisingly easy to do, so what you want to do first of all is be the leader of a crew. Go ahead and make your way to the social club and then go to manage crew and then go to the edit crew page. Now here is the crew color itself, and basically what we're going to be doing is changing that to Patriotic. And to do that, right click, go to inspect element, then search for the line of code. You may have to scroll down slightly, go to this exact line of code right by here and change the value to 000000AA. Then hit enter. You can then close inspect element, just scroll down, hit save this crew, and then go ahead and refresh the page or go to the hierarchy page and then swap back, and as you can see, your crew color will now be set to checkerbox. And if that's the case for you, you have now done this glitch. You can then go ahead and reload GTA Online and you should now have the Patriotic tire smoke as your crew tire smoke. If there is a color here for you, you've done it wrong and you may have to start again. But like I said, once you've done this, go ahead and make your way back into GTA Online, go to the custom shop, then go to wheels, go to tire, then go to tire smoke, and all the way down the bottom is the option for crew smoke. Go ahead and fit that to your vehicle, and of course when you go ahead and spin your wheels, you'll now have the Patriotic tire smoke, which alternates between red, blue, and white. And there we go, that's how you get this tire smoke, even though this option was removed from the game almost 2 years ago. But moving on to the fifth and final trick that I will be sharing with you guys in today's video. This is known as the super speed trick, which basically increases the speed of your vehicle without adding any additional upgrades to it. Now this will work with any vehicle, but I'm going to be using my fully upgraded Banshee 900R as an example, as my friend also has one very similar with pretty much the same engine upgrades and performance upgrades and stuff like that. And basically what you want to do is pull out an assault rifle and shoot the rear of your back wheels with roughly 20 to 30 bullets or so you see the vehicle drop down twice. Now you don't quite see that in this video because it's quite dark, but it does drop down very slightly, and basically when it has, it will somehow increase the speed of your vehicle quite a lot. As you guys can see in the video right now, I am well ahead of my friend, even though we have pretty much the same vehicle. So there we go, and that's pretty much all there is to it for this trick. It is another very easy and simple trick which you can apply to any vehicle to increase the speed, and it's definitely worth taking into consideration if you're going to be drag racing against your friends. Well, there we go guys, those are the 5 secret tricks which you may not be aware about in GTA Online. I do hope you guys have enjoyed them, and I hope you guys also find them useful. But if you guys could take a few seconds out of your day to click the like button, it would help me out a lot and it's also greatly appreciated. Also be sure to leave a comment on this video and let me know your thoughts and feelings about these 5 secret tricks. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, really recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.